Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing the next part of this series where we're going to rig up pattern. So here we are. I have the mesh. I'm going to add a few more loop cuts and stuff to kind of like get some extra geometry in order to kind of make sure I can hopefully deform well. We'll see how that actually works. So let's just see. So I'm going to add, I think, another loop cut here by the armpit, another one too, like right there, and another one, like right here for this part of his waist, so hopefully you can deform okay. And then I think it's looking okay. The bottom is really messed up, obviously, because of how it is all done. The sleeve has a clean break here, maybe. Let's just do it one more, just to see. Yeah. I don't know how it's going to deform. We'll find out. It's definitely a sketchy rig, but that's okay. And I also have a backup pattern right here, which I made as a new collection and hid it, so that's good. And then I'm gonna double check the hand. It looks pretty good. I think I already did that in the last time. Maybe just one more on the wrist and potentially one more at the end, I guess. Cool. Okay, I think it's pretty good. And so then what I'm gonna do is now save and then apply these modifiers. I'm gonna apply the solidify and apply the subdivision. So now it is a real mesh. And then I'm gonna do the same thing here. So I'm gonna apply the mirror. And I think I'm actually not gonna apply the bevel because I won't have to, because it will not be needed. Make the origin for this the base. So grab everything, A, grab Z, pull it up. So what we want to do is we want to then make an armature. So let's work on that. So we're gonna do a Shift A, make a bone, and we're gonna do the armature just like baby's first armature, just a single bone at a time. Oh, Shift S, cursor to world origin, perfect. Where's that bone? Here it is. And then we're gonna go to bring it to the front view, viewport display, in front every time, perfect. And then make sure this is centered, so grab, there, okay. Nice. So this can be the root, scale it down. Something like this, maybe. Tab in, F2, root. Grab the end, extrude the bone here, extrude up here. And so that will be the spine, and then I guess the neck could be the top. And then we're going to, I guess, Shift D to do that, to get a new bone. Alt P to clear the parent. Grab this here. Grab here. Grab, just making that little shape. And then this is going to be arm underscore right, I guess, for right. And then extrude this out. And that should work. So if you do here, F3, Symertrize. I was having an issue with it being symmetrized. I figured it out. It needs to be along the y-axis where you're doing the rigging, so make sure to do that. Anyway, so now we have it. We're gonna do the parenting. Control P, keep offset, perfect. And then we're going to do, let me click these, F3, Symertrize. Now we have them both done. Nice, so we have this. So we select the mesh, select the armature, Control P, armature deform with automatic weights. Let's see if this works. Oops. So then we select the armature, Control Tab to be pose mode. Nice. So I think I need to have this. I need to have a shoulder bone and then that. So let's undo this. So we're gonna go back into tab edit mode right here, and we're gonna delete these. So the X, dissolve bones, X, dissolve bone, X, delete bone, perfect. And we're gonna grab this right here, pull it up and extrude. Why is this not working? Let's just delete this bone. Cool. So you have the arm, and then this is going to be, I guess, like a arm. It should probably go actually up here. Pull it here, and then extrude, and then extrude. There we go. Now this will hopefully let it be so we don't have to have this deform, and it will work a bit better. So we grab this again, F3, Symertrize. Let's try again, save, click the mesh, click the rig, automatic weights, Control Tab. It's helpful. I think we're not quite there. So let's just try one more time. And we could, I guess, weight paint this and change it, but let's just be lazy and do it this way. Just grab here, so that way it's more that way it's more like inside the actual arm itself, and hopefully they'll weight paint easier. We grab it, F3, Symertrize, save, click, Control P, automatic weights, Control Tab. Much better. Yeah, much better. So that rig is basically done. Now let's move on to the hand. So grab, and again, we want to go back into the armature in front. Boom. So grab here, and this is the root. And then this will be hand. Cool. Wrist. And then we're going to want to have these follow different things than IK. So we have this coming down. We separate this off. I think actually we want it to have that parent. That's good. So we grab it here, grab here, to view the wireframe so we can see easier where these joints should be. And extrude, perfect. And then this should go like this. And the parent should be cleared. And now we're gonna wanna do the same thing. So we can look like this. So here. Control P, keep offset, perfect. Extrude. Grab it all, Shift D. Great. I'm just kind of lining it up with these joints. Okay. Yes, I guessed right. Nice. Whoops. I think it looks pretty good. So it looks like we're pretty good on getting this all done. So now we have all of this kind of figured out. So now that we have the hand rig good enough for me, I obviously can always be better. I'm just happy with it for now. We're then going to do add it to the rig by taking this, pulling it into here. There we go. Nice. So it's all combined. If we grab the root, it moves everything to pose mode. Yes, it will now pose both. This is me from the future, so I had a bit of an issue with the rigging situation, and so instead I kind of just redid it all. And so it's the same thing, but the main kind of trick was keeping it really simple than just doing automatic weights, because the weight painting kind of got ahead of me. I'm not sure where I'm going to cut this in, so hopefully it makes sense to you guys now, but here's kind of like the finished kind of view of the model, I guess. So I have it rigged up. If I go, like they're separate, and then these hands are just roughly parented to the arms. rather than all one rig. Made it way easier that way. And I just cloned the hands out and changed the scaling. It was quite straightforward once I did that. Then to make sure you can animate it all at the same time, you just shift click all of them and then do Control Tab, you're in pose mode, and then you can rotate them and it all kind of works, right? And also the head was just parented to this base part too, so it all kind of moves. See? Hopefully that works out for you guys and it makes sense. Thanks for watching, and I will hope to see you in the next one.
Augury.